I'm dying over here. Thank you, chat. You're making my day. Hi, I'm Nathaniel Hoover, aka Flashman85, aka Gemini Laser, and you've been listening to Mega Man Battle Network 3, Blue version, if you care. Network is Searching by Rukunetsu from ocremix.org. Today, we've got more Magmal 3 predecessor, which would be Magmal 2. That's the game that I'm playing. Yes, make a good Mega Man level contest too. And I'm just getting the game loaded right now. I guess we can watch chat while that's going, and then the window's going to pop over top of chat, and it'll look all unprofessional for just a brief moment. But it'll be fun. It'll be good. I'm going through the game. I've now played all of the submission levels. I've played through the Wily levels. Hey, that actually wasn't awful that time. For whatever reason, the game window loaded behind the regular chat window, which makes me very happy. There we go. Okay. So, going back through cleaning up all the noble nickels and elements that I missed. And I've been advised to go after the energy elements first before trying to clean up all the nickels. So that's exactly what I'll do. I think it's time for me to change costumes. So as before, try not to spoil anything for me, please. I'd appreciate it. I may be asking for suggestions about what to do, or recommendations, or I may take requests if there's something that I'm completely going to miss that's just a nice, fun little extra. Let's be you. A cute appearance! I feel like I've seen her and some icy person hanging around the festival. So I'm assuming this is another Toho character? Possibly? I had to get myself informed on that. Whoa, look at your beefy arms! Alright, let's see. We're going from the top back down. I believe we cleared out 9 and 8. Just want to make sure that I actually did get all of the all of the everything there, because I have a tendency to miss stuff. Megamari, right. I did play Megamari briefly. Okay, got all the energy elements. I will go back for the nickels later. Alright, I need to go inside. Got all the elements. Wait, why am I walking away from... Got all of them there. Wait a second. So which elements did I miss? Oh, I missed one here. That's still weird to me that you can't immediately press up after you've teleported into somewhere. Don't want to read you. Wait a second. Are you new? I don't remember you being there. Blah, just warning, the level to my right contains a visual effect that has caused motion sickness problems in several people. If you are prone to such motion sickness problems, don't want to play it, please take the green teleporter once you're inside. Get the next reward before getting all the elements. Okay. So I'm at 162, I believe it's 170. So in that case... we'll go back to what I was doing before. And we'll clean up the remaining nickels from the end, working backwards. Or, I don't know, maybe just to make it easier, as soon as I run into a level that has a missing nickel, I'll just go there. I don't think we need to strictly, adhere to any, I blew it. Okay. How do I want to do that? Oh. Wait! I want to rush jet it. That's what I want to do. I can't... Why I can't rush jet? Let me see. Do this. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. Probably not the best way, but that's the way that works. Oh, that's cool. She shoots with her hand. Totally not worth it! Boom, boom, boom! I like that you can walk with your head upward. That's good. Because now I'm just going to walk around looking at everything above me and nothing in front of me. Whee! This is kind of fun sprite. I like it. Orc. I'm going to get hurt when I do this, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, right. I can actually detect where the nickels are. Okay. Outright. Reading chat. I blame you once again for all of my problems. Herp. Right. Need to pay attention to the signs in the background. What? Where's my Nikad? Around the other way. Don't read, play video games. Kai. I was smart that time. I was dumb. Forgot about that. Ah! Dumb! That was entirely my fault. So 100% my fault. Yeah, I was looking at the ceiling, I would have seen that coming. Now, I knew that wouldn't work. Why am I doing that? Obviously, I'm not in top gameplay shape right now. That's right, you better run. Clink. What was that? Oh, I was hoping to time it so that I could hit both of them at once. Oops! Too busy dodging the bullets to worry about those pesky spikes. Oh, don't you start the death counts already. Well, I guess you would do that anyhow. Get out of that quickly enough. I mean, I could also not just use the Buster here. Which has proven totally useless. Bees! Wait. Yup, this is how life is easier. Huh! Yeah, that's what you thought. Why are you indestructible? Bees really are the solution to everything that can be solved by bees. And watch, I've completely missed the way that I should have gone. And be like, oh, you went to all this effort for a nickel that you can't get from this angle. Silly you. And up we go. Wait, what? Oh, not yet. The bees are leaving me in Magma 3. Are you telling me the bees have been cut? That makes me very sad. That's okay. There are other weapons that I'm sure I will enjoy. Right. Oh, that's right, yes, because I got this, I believe, in the initial playthrough. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. I think we're done in this level? Yeah. I need to go through all this again. Alright, that's a wall. I'm gonna kind of dance along with you guys here. Oh yeah. Microides. I'm impressed that I've been able to avoid spoilers as much as I have for this game for so long. I've had a couple things spoiled for me. Oh, we didn't determine what your other room. Good. Rush. Actually, I want to see a skin where it looks like Rush, and then when you jump on him, the sprite changes to something completely absurd that you're not expecting. So we are looking for... there was a Noble Nickel in this stage, right? This is funny, I don't even remember this stage. I mean, vague recollection. At least this part. I remember the other part that looks like it's got a completely different graphical style, if this is the one that I'm thinking of, which it should be because of the save boxes. Right? Wait. Yeah, that's how you use Triple Blade. Pinnacle is the bonus boss. Okay. Thank you. Not effective. Right. Broop! I kind of wanted to hear it constantly go ding 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 ding. Not sure why I'm holding this out here. This is probably going to come back and be a problem. Yep, like right there. What am I doing standing there? You fool! I kind of like this character. Again, don't know who she is, but I like this skin better than I thought I was going to. Hello, new people in the chat. That was, like, the worst time to jump. I don't really need that. I have E-tanks and such. Duh! Went right through it. Zip. And Vivet. Remix of one of my favorite Wily themes of all time. There you are. I feel like I'm getting better at this stage. Ah! That's not how it was supposed to go! And we wait. How did we do this before? We did it this way. That's not how we did it! Pay attention! That's okay, I'm still having fun. As long as you're still having fun as well, then all is well as well. Hoop. Yeah, as soon as Magmal 2 is over, whatever's left of Ojo's a Proto Man Adventure, my Mega Man fan game that I'm working on. Whoa! What was I saying? Oh gosh, that was stupid. Don't do that. It's dumb. Yeah, so as soon as I'm done recording this, if I still haven't finished my fan game, I'm going to work on my fan game. If I am done with my fan game, then it's time to start working again on Mega Man 8 for YouTube. That's my next big project. This one that terrifies me. That was almost bad. I'm gonna wait here until this comes along the other side. That suddenly felt much harder than I remember it being. Okay. Yeah, Mega Man 8. I'll get back to recording Mega Man 8 after my fan game is done. That is the plan. Okay, so this music is battle music from Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Fun story that I don't know if I've shared. One time, I played through Mystic Quest multiple times. I actually like the game unlike a lot of people. And... No, wait a second. remember, remind me what I'm supposed to do for the Noble Nickel here, folks. Because I think we said there's a secret boss or something. But, yeah, so playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. So the very first battle of the game, there's just this behemoth that you need to destroy. And then the next battle, before you have a chance to stop at a town, level up anywhere else, get new equipment, anything like that, the very first encounter, real encounter of the game, is unavoidable. So you walk into the forest, and then there's, like, brownies and stuff fighting you, and not the tasty, chewy kind. Well, they might be chewy, I haven't tried. But anyhow, so I walk into the forest, they get a sneak attack on me. All three of them get a critical hit. I am dead in the very first battle of the game before I have any opportunity to interact with the game at all. Delightful. Optional boss after the boss. Good. Don't grab the element. Got it. Oh, right, I was just in a hurry to get out of this stage before. To the left is the entrance to an extra boss for a Noble Nickel. You will be unable to shoot or pause during it. Good luck. Is this the one where we said Fire Jewel Satellite first? No, I guess that's not how it works. Right. Let's learn how to play. Let's not get hit today. Have to scratch my nose. It will have to wait. Oh gosh. Arg! I've never been very good at these kinds of games, like the Bullet Hello Kitty games, but I still do enjoy fiddling with them sometimes. Bum 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 bum. Just keep doing your thing. Oh, that was supposed to be a slide, not a jump. Now my leg is itchy. Can't read chat. Don't read chat. Chat, if you have anything desperately important to say to me and get my attention on, scream really loudly and be in, like, no farther than the next room over from me. And then I'll be able to understand you. Otherwise, good luck me! Yee! Ooey. Now my eyebrow is itching on the other side. Arc! I'm not even looking at my character anymore. I'm kind of just looking at the center of the screen. My goodness. Woohoo! I did it. I did it. I did it. Muy bien. Woo! Okay. Do-do-do. Great! Now I believe we're done with the Nikels there. Just need, I think, 6 more. So off to Tier 6. Right. Yeah, a bunch in here. Are you? Nope. Are you? Nope. And you? Nope. I must have missed just a whole level worth of nickels. No? Where are you all hiding? Okay, well here's one. Alright, the Gradius music. Ow. This is part of why I like... Well, actually, I don't know if I want to say space shooters, necessarily, because I was really trying to get into R-Type. Couldn't really get into R-Type. I'd said before that I like space shooters. But I think I'm finding more that it's only very specific ones. I should probably take you out first, shouldn't I? Like, I was trying to play R-Type on the Wii Virtual Console before they take everything away. There we go. I think I've been down here before, but maybe, yeah. Now I can't get back up, can I? And I felt like they kind of haphazardly... Oh, you can jump through those, right, because that hasn't been told to you anywhere that you can do that. Thinking and thoughts, and what am I saying? R-Type. Yeah, I just felt like the level design was kind of haphazard. That it wasn't hard because it was meant to be that way, it was just hard because they hit all of the power-ups exactly where there are other enemies on top of them, so that it's not very player-friendly, from what I've seen. Turn back. Turn back. Okay, turning back. I'm playing as a broom today. Alright, I'm looking down on the ground. Hey, you can leave me alone right now. Come back! Alright, so what did I miss? Map, you say. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so there is one all the way over to the left. How does I get in there? Are you... something? Okay, fine. Thank you so much for playing my game! A special thanks to the creators of this engine that makes true my childhood dream. This is my very first game level. I hope you enjoy it. Now, good luck! Remember, this is Lava Factory. Okay. Zoop! Oh, this is the one that I missed everything in. Yes, I like this music. Just happy music. I like her teleport sprite. So, I'm way down here. No, wait. I'm up... Oh, I'm up top. Okay. Did I not go left? I always go left when there's an option to go left. Oh. I was kind of hoping that I could walk into I Hope I Win Girl and accidentally fire off a shot and then she'd shoot Fooey. Doesn't win. That would have been much funnier if it had worked right. It kind of looks like that one penguin is just tossing the other one out. You know, it's funny, I distinctly remember Ark, the days when I used to know how to dodge enemies. I distinctly remember a few of these Noble Nickels from the results live stream, and it's just funny to me that I completely missed them. So we got the one other fancy shiny thing way down there. Ah! I touched the penguin and the power-ups in the wrong order, evidently. Oh! You fired off rather quickly, didn't you? Hard! Alright, we're gonna special weapon this sucker. Let's see what works. Lost myself on the map there. Wait, when did I switch back? Wait, did I miss this one too? I totally got this one in the results live stream, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm complaining for no reason. I think that's it. Okay. Okay! Now, is that... I wasn't counting. Yes, that looks like all of them there. Close to my bonus. Oh, yeah, I got a bunch in here. Oh, yes, I'll ask it... No! I'll ask again. Wait, is this Alien Temple? Did I do the challenge for this yet? I'm gonna pretend I didn't do the challenge for this yet. And I'll go for the achievement of doing something without damage. Although I probably did this one already, I honestly don't remember. But I'm here right now. High five! What was I thinking? I don't even remember anymore. Sorry. I did the challenge for this yet? Was there a question mark supposed to be on the end there, or is that a statement of fact? Either way, I'm almost done here. I didn't mean to go in here, it was an accident. Yeah, okay. Fine. Yep, totally forgot what I was gonna say. Which is not unusual for me. Oop, there we go. You look like a culprit. Oh, the moon! The moon is very far away, so we had to teleport very far. Okay. I will make an effort to find the Noble Nickels. Now that I have a map to direct me toward them. Are you kidding me? I had to have gotten the one in this room. Yeah. And if I don't find them, I'll just go back and skip teleporter them. Ooh, I like how everything just goes wobble, wobble, wobble. Cute. I probably need that. I'm guessing I need that. A hidden route on a hidden route. Delightful! This noise doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, sorry. And I don't have... Oh! Hopefully this isn't the checkpoint. Oh, I don't want to redo this. Okay, good. So that gives me another chance. Now I just need to figure out what to be doing. No, not doing. That's a different stage altogether. Use wheel cutter? What do you mean use wheel cutter? Oh, wait a second. That's not solid up through there? Okay, I thought, for whatever reason, that was a solid wall. That makes much more sense to me. Why is there no space in space? Clang. That was interesting. Oh, did I blow it? I blew it, didn't I? I wasn't supposed to do that. Was I supposed to go left? I already missed it, didn't I? Yeah. I was supposed to go left. What was I thinking? Well, it's hard because I don't remember the flow of this level entirely. Yep, that one's a lost cause. Okay, so we're gonna restart this. I'm making an effort. The stage is fine. And we wait again. Well, the flow of the level, in as much as it has a specific direction where it goes. Because looking at that map, off the top of my head, you know, I'm not necessarily thinking of, oh, well, it'll go right and then down and then back to the left, or it'll go down and then snake around. I mean, I'm not looking at that, I just say, oh, there are rooms next to each other. Maybe I will find them. It's not as hard as it looks. Well, I have yet to soft lock this level. And watch, I'll immediately soft lock it this time. Jumping would have been nice when I pressed the button. Do-do-do-do. And move it. Oh boy, everybody's favorite noise. We'll be back for more. Although I was glad previously that there wasn't a checkpoint on that screen, I really feel like there should be a checkpoint on that screen. I'll do this time. What? Okay. Do not understand. Confused. Weird. And it's not like I can move over to the side, so... What? Huh? I never did really understand the gimmick to this level. But that looks silly. And I don't want to go all the way back through. I don't want to go back. I'll give it one more shot. I will give it one more shot, and then if I can't get it, then I will skip. What is the word? Skip trader is the word that I was going for, but that's not it. Teleporter. I got stuck. Is that the soft lock we were talking about? Alright, I'm gonna skip teleporter this. I don't feel that whatever that odd gimmick is was really introduced well enough to make me want to go back and try and learn it amidst all of those spikes and then restart that whole section. But I think I have an understanding of how that soft lock happened. Because it looks like it might have had something to do with coming out of the door. So what are we at now? Oh, 171! Look at that. So you're outside the sewer. Alright. Forget, did I talk to you? I feel like I talked to you. Right, I think I did. Don't look so bored! I have had to fight quite a few fan-made robot masters, and the contest weapon data. Yes, please. Switch between weapon sets with shoot while in the pause menu. Restricted to certain costumes. Well, new costumes available makes me think that... So, this has been spoiled for me in as much as there are alter weapons, I believe they're called. But otherwise, I don't really know anything about any of these. So let's see what this new costume is. And then we'll have some fun. What we got? Oh, so is the pumpkin costumes that accommodate the alternate weapons? Is that what that's all about? Alterman! That makes sense. We're gonna swing back to the start. We're gonna break the game. Carrot Man! Alright, well, obviously, we'll go with Ultraman. The appearance of a true winner, though it does look a bit freaky. Whoosh. That is weird with your head. It looks like you've reshaped your face. creepy, and I like it. So what did we say? Yeah, press shoot in here. Good, okay. Carrie? Way to steal more ideas from Ojo's! That's okay. A pumpkin! Bees. Okay. That's a good one, I like that. Barrier. So we got Sheriff Man, we got Haunt Man, right? We got Neapolitan Bomb. Good. Truffle Man. That looks to be okay. The Cypher Man, right? Fabeam. Oh yes! Yes, please. Okay, Quarantine Woman. What do we got? Mablast. What? Wow. Okay. And what was that? Matchstick Man or whatever. Stop it. I'm not reading you. Cute. Okay. That's interesting. And then, of course... Ooh, redesigned to carry. Okay. These are interesting. I will give that a shot. I'm here. So what do we got? What is this other room? Knows that my entire space station is just a giant pile of space debris. There should be an S. I have decided to go into the entertainment industry. I was able to retrieve the building plans for the Valley Star 2 and convert those into simulations. Normally it would cost you to go through one of my precious simulations, but it's free for you as long as you don't call the police on me. Rapidly tap while using match and holding left. Holy cats! I'm gonna play around with the weapons and understand for myself how they work. Knowing that I can charge things, however, is good. Fun. Okay. So, also, I'm sure I'll need to come back here. No! Yeah. Begin. Okay. Yep, missing one in there. Go back for that later. Also, I understand that Garuri's judge level was well, maybe not radically redesigned, but redesigned. Alright, so that's what that's all about. That's the exit. You know what? I'm gonna be crazy, and I'm gonna try and do one of these. Just to get it... I didn't want to do that, did I? Okay, I understand how that works. We're getting out. I'm gonna get one of these out of the way. Because as I've stated on multiple occasions, I am not a fan of arenas. So I would be happy to get this out of the way. Oh, cool. That's interesting. I like that. That's an interesting way to do it. I dig that. Instead of just the random power-ups or the little bitty power-ups. Hey! This is probably not the best time to be learning how to use all of these weapons. Nope. Did that work? Yeah, that kind of worked. Pay attention to my health! And... oh, and I do have E-tanks that I can use if necessary. Das ist gut. Yeah, I don't need any of that other stuff. No. Kinda works. Nice! That's good. Good. Bueno. Voltman. I don't have the Slashy Claw. Wheel Cutter or Slash Claw, it's weak to H Trapper or Force Beam. Well, I was going to try that anyway. That makes me happy. Because I never got good at fighting Voltman in here, amazingly. I'm going to die to Voltman. I'm good at fighting him in the original game. Oh, wait. Oh, I can change back and forth. That's right. Well, that was the worst thing to do. There we go. Better. That's how it should be. Any excitement for me about a Mega Man 11 announcement? I am glad to see that Capcom is moving forward with the Mega Man 11, and that it's not going to be a retro-styled game. I would have been okay if Mega Man 10 had been like Super Nintendo style, or even if they had done a Mega Man 11... Oh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? I'm sorry. It's not the one I wanted to go for. Oh well. But yeah, I would have been okay if they had done, like, stepped up the graphics from an NES version. Did Bees work? I forget what actually worked before. Well, this is working well enough. I don't need to think. There's less risk of me falling off, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, as long as they're, changing up the graphics to feel like they're making progress and not just stuck, as much as I like the NES-style graphics, I think it's the right move. Everything looks okay so far. The new fancy graphics, I think, are a move in the right direction. Jump? Huh. I've gotten terrible at fighting Metal Man. Not that I was ever great to begin with. You know what? This is silly. Why am I not doing that? Removing everything Mega Man had is a huge nope. But what do you mean? Wait, I'm not gonna do that yet. We'll refill that. Determine Thunderblade, or whatever this is, works good. Right, you can't make sushi out of her. Then what? Oh, it's bees! Because bees are actually what you're supposed to use against her in the real game. Not that this is a fake game or anything. Yeah. Oh, 9 and 10, yeah. So, I was okay with 9 leaving me without a charge and slide, because the special weapon selection made up for it, and because the level design really didn't demand... Oh, too soon. Really didn't demand the slide. So I was okay with that, and also they were really going heavily into the, we want to rekindle nostalgia for Mega Man 2 kind of... But, the fact that they didn't give him back any of his abilities for 10 really annoyed me. And on top of that, the weapon selection was not good. 10 left, and this is not the best strategy for me to be doing. What? I think we determined that this works okay on him. Yep, and I'm holding off on the E-tanks. until I run out of power-ups in the main level, because E-tanks I can use anytime if I need. Yeah, we're good on those. Oh! That kind of worked. And I actually forget where it worked. That does. But I really need to be using my special... Oh, good, it goes through his invincibility, too. Approve. Yeah, I think I'll get just enough use out of it. Oh boy, Chill Man. Can't remember what worked on him, so we'll start here. Why did I switch before I got the health refill? Because I wasn't thinking. Oh! Hate you. Okay, now I actually need to pay attention, and I should probably not use the altar weapons here. There we go. Yeah, not the best time to be learning how to use all of these. And this should work. Wait, no, it's Night Crush that works. Not Flash Stopper, I'm thinking he freezes you. That seems okay. Good! A little after-the-fact damage. Approve. And we'll take one of these. I want to destroy you and get more points. 30th anniversary of Mega Man. Do I have any plans to do another marathon? Dash Jump, with whom I did the 2012 Megathon, and I have discussed... Good. A Megathon. The problem is he's super busy and may not be able to do that. But even if left to my own devices, I feel like everybody and their brother is going to be working on a live stream on the actual anniversary, so I might... Oh wow, there's walls there. I feel like this Plant Man is much harder than the one I remember. So I might postpone it to a different day. Also, I have an obligation that morning. I guess I didn't even need to wait for a shield to drop for that. But yeah, I also have an obligation that morning, so I wouldn't be able to devote the whole day to live streaming anyhow. Okay, the first time I get hit, I'm changing my strategy and using special weapons. But this works so far. Woohoo! Toadman, my arch nemesis! We like Drill Bomb. That works well enough. So why am I wasting this on Toadman? But whatever, I've got a Yashichi in there still to use. Idiot. We're gonna do it. Gatsu! Gatsu! I keep forgetting about the Skull Amulet, and I don't want to start relying on it because that undoes decades of Mega Man training of how I play this game. If I'm in a position where I'm starting to run low on E-Tanks, then maybe I will change my tune, but we'll see. So is this the one that Bede created that was supposed to be in the pit? Oh gosh. That was supposed to be like all, it was all like custom spawners. It's not. I need to learn how to dodge that. This is good, I like this. I don't know if that's working, I'm not looking. Actually, I think it is. This is also making my life easier. Oh my gosh. Yay! I did it! I like that his eyes are still tracking me. That makes me happy. Celebratory flares! Take that, balloons! Wait. Which was the one? Yeah! Take that! No fun at my party! And now I'm stuck here forever. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now we had costumes. I keep wanting to go into the one that has the letter C on the side for costume, even though that's not true. It's not the costume tent. What else we got? Cutman! Cutman? Cutman! A true classic! One could say it's cutting... No, I'm not saying that. When I jump around the house, this is how I jump. Seeing him stand up straight and shoot, though, is really weird. Oh, this is also odd. Looking up is like, oh, now we're getting serious! What? Oh, okay. That's fine. We can be up there. Good. Item 2. Stealing more things from Ojo's. Oh, and also in Ojo's. Stupid people. That's fine. I kind of expected that, because I'm using weapons from the official Mega Man game, so what are you gonna do? Now back to cleaning up energy elements. Cyber Distorter in 7 directions like base. Good to know. Missed one. I like the clank, 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 clank with his clompers, whatever, as he walks. Incidentally, this may end up being a shorter stream because I haven't had dinner yet. I'm getting hungry. And And I know I missed some nickels there, but I'm going after the energy elements first, and then I'll come back. One of two. Other than Tier 8 and 6, are there any costumes that have interactions with the tier bosses? Oh! I guess that's good to know that the tier bosses have interactions with different costumes. That's cool. Alright, so... I'm here. This is my dot. You can't have it. Alright, well, we have these new weapons. Let's try and use them more. Ah, that's what you do. Okay. Now, my head is basically 2 spikes, so that should counteract that. Whee! I did not forget to do Iggy. I have been deliberately putting it off, because I wanted to see all of the other stuff that I could possibly unlock to see if there's anything that would assist me in getting through the level and surviving. And the altar weapons would seem to fit that. Wait, I got that already. Did I not go down here? Oh, I guess I just cleared the level and was done with it. Okay, that is not as super helpful as I thought it might be. Wait. Oh, and I guess I have to go out this way, unless they'll let me back through the other end, but I doubt it. Nope. Okay, we'll try this again. Fitting! That is so gratifying. Now let's go this way. Oh, and you cut through everything, don't you? Yes, we're going to only use you anymore. Eep! Hey! Hey! There we go. That's what I was going for. Okay, so... I maybe want to keep going up? Why do I keep changing back to my default weapon? I don't remember doing that. Hey! Why am I dumb? Good thing I caught myself. I was starting to read chat. Oh yes, ignore the sled. That is good advice. Pumpkin! I am liking these alternate weapons. And there's one that I... Oh, no, I'm here. And now I'm all over the walls. What was that? Guess we don't go that way. Yeah. Oh! I realized my mistake just as I was making it. Oh, that's interesting. I can can stand on top of it, too. Well, I guess it's a ladder, so that makes sense, but... Oh, you're right! That does look not very good without the transparency there. If there is a, another bug fix, I would highly recommend that, or another patch for this game, I would highly recommend fixing that. Because as one of the official skins, that looks a little, unprofessional. Toot! No. Press fire on this screen, and we want to trap them with... Oh, cool! When you fly in the ceiling. That work is for me. Okay. This is the height of commentary, folks. This level keeps going. Where is it going? Oh, that would have worked so much better if it had worked. Good. Bad. Again, why ever switch away from force beam? That wasn't a very helpful use of carry, now was it? That could have been... I was trying to press the button to save myself there, and it just didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? Herk? Again! I'm wondering if it's the Cutman skin that's throwing me off about the animated head or the larger than usual head or something like that, or if I'm just bad at video games. Wait, I know what to do here. Total destruction! Wait. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, that's why I didn't think of that sooner. Oh boy, I did not mean to do... Ooh, that. Hang on. Oh, I just had a brilliant idea. Let's see if this works. That didn't help. Alright. Let's just do this slow and boring like to make sure we succeed. That could have worked better. Ooh. Yeah, careful. Watch it now, watch it. Okay, so there is a noble nickel in here some... What? What? There better be a checkpoint here. Good. Yeah, I can't get up there. Huh. So, well, unless maybe I, like, slide under it. I went too far. This time I've gone too far. Death count only works if I'm going for a no-death run. Or if it's in one level. Death count across multiple levels, unless that is the death count for this one level. Death count across multiple levels, I don't think should count. Oh gosh, why is everything going all over the place? Why is his head bobbing like that? It's like evil laughter. Yay! Okay. Got all of those. And was there another one in here? No. So... Oh, I double-clicked on that. Well, got all the ones there. Oh, missed a bunch. Although, I just want to see how many are in one, and then I'll go back to 2. Oh, also, apologies. I'm fairly certain this was supposed to be NaOH, and I think I just gave generic nerdy scientist voice, which I shouldn't have done. So, that's a statement I've made now. What do we got? What do we got? I know which one we got. Oh, wait, what? 0 of 3? How did I miss this level? Oh, that's why. Because I didn't play this level. And there were 3 missing, right? Yeah, so I guess it's time. I'm going to change my costume first, though. Wrong. I don't know if that scientist was supposed to be NaOH, but the profile picture that she had at the time kind of resembled that scientist. So, I just assumed. Hang on, hang on. Oh, don't overhype this. I may well use the skip teleporter to get through everything. I'm gonna go with a costume that... I'm poor. I'm sorry. Alright, well in that case, we'll go with the other Flashman skin that was created for me. Wait, stop it! My head is bopping around. Why am I a different color? Why am I not Flashman? We'll go with this. And we wait. There we go. Okay, so here's the other skin. And back to the other. Wait. I'm gonna stock up on E-tanks just in case. Just in case. Iggy isn't a meme, as far as I know. It's just, welcome back, person! Buy whatever you can! It's just so that I don't need to keep pronouncing the name of the level slightly differently every time I say it. Yes, that's right, the one with all the floating sickly heads. Alright. Power through! I will inspect the map in the meantime. You know, it doesn't look that bad from here. So I'm going up first. Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to need to do multiple playthroughs so I can come back as Davwin. That was a skin that was fine. I'm not going to try to read these. And I am remembering the pain. Wrong. And I remember kind of liking this laser path, just being a little too difficult for its own good. And the slopes are off-putting. And you remember if there's noble nickels here, right? And that's that, right? I remember that now. Lasers are just doors. Excuse me. Fortunately, we have infinite lives. Right, don't do that. Play more, read less. And I will try and save my flash stopper ammo. Oops. Well... Oh. I found the pit. You're here! Hello! Just a memory challenge. I just need to remember to do it right. Why am I trying to go right? Just climb up the ladder, see where that takes me. And at least it doesn't take forever to reload the stage. I seem to recall that in the, yeah. Right. Blark! Stop climbing ladders. The controller that I'm using does have a tendency to want to press up when I'm pressing right if there's ever the slightest touch on the up. Somehow I dodged all that. And I'm gonna keep going blue unless somebody tells me otherwise. Ah! Right. Ah, yes, and that's the pit that looks like it shouldn't be a pit. Oh, so Flareware. This is absolutely the most confusing level in the contest. So, for those of you who are just tuning in and want to know what this is all about, Make a Good Mega Man Level Contest 2 is where people were given a dev kit and told to make a good Mega Man level. This particular one used a lot of custom assets that were not provided in the dev kit, which is totally fine. And this happens to be the infamously longest stage in the game. Not all, but most of the other stages will probably make more sense, at least in the context of Mega Man. Right, can't access pink. It's a good thing I'm colorblind and have no idea which one's which. Now this is clearly blue enough for me. For me. How did that work? Right, don't do that one. Wait, what? Wait, no, I don't want to destroy you, because I need to use that to my advantage somehow. And there's my skull amulet at work. And I think I want to flash stop for this. Oh gosh. Stop it! Although I should probably, you know, like, use an E-tank if I'm going to commit to doing this. That's exactly what I'll do. Kind of like the redesign. We'll go blue. Was not fast enough. Hopefully that was a checkpoint. And then I'll check my map and see what I should be doing. No! Oh, boo. Yeah, I don't know. No, don't go down. Now you tell me. And I might go back and get that one if I start running out of flash energy. Alright, don't do that. I'm not even sure if there's a right way that I should be doing that, but that's how I'm doing it. Stop it! The lasers are a bit too demanding. I don't mind that there are constantly lasers chasing you, but... Okay, so go up. I'm confused! Where even am I? Can't find... There I am on the map. Okay, so we'll assume that right is the correct way to go. I knew this was too easy! Alright, let's do this! Okay. Went right through you. That's cool. Bounce off them. I did it! Yay! Okay, that's one. No matter what path I choose, I can fight any boss I want. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, people were requesting Davwin, so away we'll go. No, that's not right. Haha! That's cute. Okay. Buying my one-legged bouncy pod. Where did my head go? I think I'm missing the top of my head. Oh no, maybe not. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Person. Alright, what we're gonna switch to? The Davwin skin. That's what was requested. And we wait. And we break. There we are. What are you telling me? I took a... Excuse me, teleporter across the entire level and fought the green path, the green boss, after taking the blue path. So should I go down this time? Into the green path? Or can I just kind of take that same path that I already did and then go a different direction after the teleporter? Good, I can skip that now. We'll go down. Right, that's the looping one. This time, don't teleport, you say. Alright, well, if I shouldn't be on the green path at all, you just tell me. Remind me. No! That was not the minimal jump that I wanted. That's okay. Just gotta play better. And maybe use some special weapons. Don't go down ladder, you say. Okay. I will go up and do all of this all over again. Oh, in the room I just died in. Yes, okay, fine. Mark. It's so weird, why can't... Woohoo! Oh boy, what have I done? What have I done? It somehow worked. Fine. Oh, he's standing too far front. Shame on me. Okay, so that ladder's no good. I feel like he's in a prison outfit or something, which is kind of appropriate for this stage. Let's see. Maptacular. I can go down. Okay. Fooey. That's alright. I'll get it next time. I'll get it next time. Got plenty more arrow to go around. Those will not be appearing in my fan game. Just so you know. Have that at the ready, just in case. Kind of a cute little shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay. This seems easy compared with all of the other challenges up to this point. Yaha. Okay. Oh, too high, too high. Ah, I'm so cautious too. I guess if you know they're coming, you can destroy them before they are a problem. always the waiting. It's not the timing, it's the being patient long enough for this to go where it needs to go. Super arrow, you say? Yeah, I might do that. Nope! Alright, I'm gonna do this my way. I was not planning on using Super Arrow. People are like, Super Arrow! I'm like, okay, fine. Watch me run out of energy for this. What?! The worst possible moment. Match Blast could work, maybe, but probably not very safe on the ending. Right. Go sliding through there. I don't have to redo this path for the next round, right? I can avoid all of this next time? Is that accurate? And go, like, the blue path again or something? Carry! Oh, smart! Yeah. Oh, no, but I don't, because someone wanted me to play Dablin, so I don't have the alter weapons. Did I give my thoughts on the weapon set for Magmal 3? Not yet. I honestly don't remember what all of them are because I just skimmed through the video. I would have liked a written list, and maybe there is one somewhere. But I remember being okay with the list. A lot of the ones that I wanted were not on there. That concerns me. Where am I? Oh, the better idea would have been Sakugarne. Okay. Oh! That's not ground, those are spikes. Tell me there's a checkpoint? Okay, good. At least the checkpoint placement in here is somewhat acceptable. It could definitely be better, but not nearly as bad as it could be. That's good. Right, remember what's platform and what's spikes. Ah, yes, remember what's platform and what's spikes. Glad to hear that Water Shield is better. It's not an awful weapon, but it's definitely my least favorite of the shield weapons. I was most bummed that we didn't have the... I don't think any of the Challenger from the Future weapons that I would have liked. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Right? Tried to go left. Oh, or maybe I'm not supposed to go up at all. And I should have continued going left from that other screen or something. Get rid of you so I can think for a second. Okay, map time! Not nap time, though I could go for that too. Where am I? I can't... Oh, there's the blinky dot. Oh, so I'm not actually supposed to go... Unless I'm supposed to go right? But that doesn't look like it's accurate. I'm confused. Okay, it just took me back here. I get it. I didn't get it. Left of the Yoku block part, there are some walls, right? Oh, right. Right makes more sense. Let's see how far this gets me. Not gonna fall for it! Yeah! Now what? Down is the teleporter, if I recall all of this correctly. So I'm assuming I want to keep going green. Where am I? There I am, okay. Oh well. Why is that ladder not a ladder? Yeah, that's totally not a ladder. Why? Go through this teleporter? No, go down to the teleporter. Okay. Alright. I don't understand what I'm doing. Ah! So there's a boss right there, apparently. Darn, you've defeated Cream! Fine, I will disappear. Wait, what? Well, at least he doesn't do collision damage, as far as I can tell. Oh, aside from that collision damage. Little faster, bees! You know what? I'm not going to expect you, given the difficulty of this stage, I'm not going to expect any of the special weapons to work. And yes, I will use the skull thing this time. Skull amulet, because I'm burning through these. Jeez, try to use special weapons for just a second, and then everything falls apart. 7 damage and 14 damage on a lot of his attacks. Okay. Back to the shop to buy some stuff. I guess that's all I'm buying, because I did not fight a lot of enemies to get a lot of bolts. And now there's the one left. Let's see. Bark Wolf! Alright, so what is my last objective here? Is there a particular direction I should be going now? Cardinal Man to farm E-tanks. That's a good thought. I'm going to go back up because I did not like the down path. Shoot. I'll do that. Yep, I deserve that. Now I take the pink route. Thank you, Megavile. See, this is helpful. This kind of, because it's not spoilers, it's I clearly don't know what I'm doing. And the level isn't really laid out to give the player an indication of what they should be doing. So, because this is not my first exposure to the level, I've played it before, and I'm just trying to get through it at all, I'm now definitely open to suggestions. Any path, hallway through, take the pink route or blue route all the way. So when I hit pink, go pink. And I'm starting to get hungry. So I may call it quits. Ooh, right there. I may call it quits soon after this. Because I don't want to start getting a headache. That's the problem that I have, is if I wait too long to eat, I get really headachy. Yeah, I'll finish off this level and then call it for the night. Although I think this is the last energy element I need, so I'm assuming I'll trigger a cutscene or something. So if this unlocks something new after that, I might at least explore that briefly. Or maybe I'll just save that all for next time. You haven't gotten a haircut in 3 weeks. Should you get one? Depends on how long your... Oh, really? Depends on how long your hair is right now, and if it's interfering with your ability to be comfortable living in your own body. I usually let my hair go for 2 months, thereabouts, maybe 3 sometimes. And that's when it starts to get unmanageable. Oh, you said the D word. I actually have donuts to grab, so I might do just that. In fact, I will probably bust out celebratory donuts once this stage is over. Now that was silly. Why did I do that when I could have just frozen it and walked through? Ah, will I never learn. Oh yeah, suddenly getting really hungry. So, should I go down the pink path, or should I keep going up to the blue path? Ponder that, I'm gonna grab some donuts. And I'm back. Incidentally, these are the first powdered donuts I've had in years, that taste the way I remember powdered donuts tasting, i.e. good. Because powdered donuts are my favorite kind of donut. Pink, we say purple! Pink path. Okay, pink path is where we're going. After we have a donut. Well, technically donut holes. Donuts, if you will. Or maybe donuts are something different. How the heck did I get through that without taking damage? So I'm having the cinnamon one and then the regular white powdered ones. Oh, so much my favorite. I'm getting concerned. Why is this so easy? Ah, okay. Actually, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Here's what we'll do. That worked. I passed the boss door? Oh, I get it now. Here's how I'm gonna back up. Yum yum yum. Sorry, Flutter. Ow! I'm almost done with this stage. I'm just ripping my headphones apart. Oh, and this is where we want to go. Fine. Presumably there's a checkpoint there, so I'm not gonna waste my, E-tanks here if I'm not doing well. This is a much more reasonable boss. Oh, you're supposed to go back and forth. don't know where this music is from. What was that? This is just boring. Because I can't really hit, and so I just need to wait and wait and wait. This is the kind of waiting that annoys me in video games. Does that do something? Good! It did something! Hooray! I'm going to have a donut to celebrate. Yeah, I know. So that all the energy elements there? Oh boy! Oh boy! What? Why am I shaking? I feel weird! You fool! The energy elements? Why are they going to the top of tier 10? I have to chase after them. And I just finished my donut too. So, I'm good to go for a little longer. Let's actually... this is not where I wanted to go. Scrap. Let's switch around the costumes. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I'll talk to Dr. Light. See if he has anything different to say. I'll have to talk to everybody else. 111 energy elements. Absolutely staggering. I feel like I should be rewarding you somehow, but right now I can't think of anything. Oh, new costume available. Good for me. Let's see what it is. Let's go see what it is. And then put it on. The Fabled Tier X. I'm looking forward to this, because I have not spoiled this for myself at all, despite hanging out in the Magmal 2 Discord forever. So I really don't know what's ahead, aside from a couple of level names. Perfect. Oh no! You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put one of these cheap ones back on, and we're going to... Yay. We're going to go back and get some bolts from some place where it's easy to get bolts. Bolts. Trying to think of where there's lots of enemies that I can just stand there and kind of absorb them. I'm just gonna pick some random place. Well, I know my level, I can just stand under the, I know there's a couple places I can just stand under the rock droppers. Yeah, that's it. Whoops! That didn't work. Although, actually, the Megalondo or the Jewel in Tier 3. Got it. Oh, yeah. I'll do that. Oh, yeah, Megalondo? Okay. What tier was that? Remind me what level number that was? I'm going to head to the Jewel in the meantime. Oh, Megalondo deep in Tier 6. Oh no, it's right here. Oh right, it's got all the pole eggs everywhere. I guess I could also, you know, stand under there and just... 49! Look, we're making progress already. I don't know, I'm not gonna finish that thought. Oh, is this where we're talking? No. Well, this is one place where I guess we could stand, but that's probably not the most efficient way to do it. I do remember there being pole legs all over the place. Ah! Not if I do it like that. No, no, no. Ah! I was just thinking, it might be a good idea to do a no damage run of this based on how I'm doing so far. Wrong. That's not the weapon that I thought I selected. Come my way. Yeah, I remember there being tadpole legs everywhere. Oh, I was doing so well. I wonder if that's his different hitbox size. Because it didn't look like he should have that problem. That keeps happening. That's different. Maybe it's not worth it. I'm giving it just the gentlest tap. I'm sorry, not that it has different hitboxes, that it has the same hitbox but the character is much smaller, so it looks like my head shouldn't be hitting it, and that's what's possibly throwing me off. I don't have enough bees! And this is good because I skipped this on this playthrough. Shoot, that's what I was supposed to be doing. So, I technically haven't played through this in this playthrough, which is just fine and dandy. So if you missed my results stream and haven't caught up on the archives, then this will be new to you! I forget what was to the right. I wasn't looking closely. Yeah, this is... You're right. This is not the best, most appropriate costume for this level. Beautiful. Yes, this is what I've been working towards. Who needs that much help? Okay, so just entering Tier X, I'll get a new costume. And I realize that standing still while firing gets me hurt. But what you gonna do about it? How we doing? 493, that's good. I want to get to like a nice clean 500 or so, because some of these are... Oh, I wish I had the altar weapons I had with this costume. Because then I would just switch to the one that explodes everywhere. Stop? You're saying stop now? Okay, I'll stop now. So up we go to tier 10! And I'll unlock this costume, and then we'll go back and get some other stuff. I think I detected you before. Oh! Butts. To the top we gradually go. It takes so long, it's so far away. Did I talk to the... Ah, you found me! I don't know what I should say. I was hoping I wouldn't have to talk to anyone. I don't like talking. I'm not very good at it. People like jokes, right? Let's see. What did one hat say to another? You stay here. I'll go on ahead. Please don't judge me. Oh, now I can't get out. Oh well. Doop-a-doo. No. Slow and steady wins the race, if the race is not getting to where you want to be in a timely fashion. Oh, the altar weapon would have been good here. Hi! To be able to fire burst myself or whatever all the way across. Hey, me in real life! You seem to be resonating? Resonating more energy than the last time I saw you. Is everything okay? Wait, what's going on? I think I can see something in the sky. Oh boy. There they are. Take him. Take him back. Get him back. I want him. I want him. What are you doing? Stop dancing. You're not dancing elements. You're energy elements. I'm not hiring you and paying you to do this. Weeble wobble wobble wobble. Come on, speed it up a little bit. I don't want to go through this 111 times. Da, 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 da. There we go. Good. Make everybody nauseated. Whoa! Rad gravity! Whoa! Did you see that? It looks like a portal! We should take great caution in handling this phenomenon! Or, if you're not boring, you could just hop on my back and we can fly in before Shuttle Man gets back. Your choice. Let's do it. Oh man! So cool! I suddenly want to play Twinbee. Whoa! New costume available. Challenge completed. Whoa! 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 Woohoo! Alright. Now we'll go... Excuse me. Check out the costumes. And then we'll go to Tier X. Yay, Tier X is done. Alright, so what have we unlocked? Right, so I wanted to play as Dr. Light, unless there's something amazing out there that I haven't seen. Quint! Oh, tempting! I'm gonna go with Dr. Light. You want to be dad? Well, I won't judge. So let's see what I'll... Oh, interesting. That doesn't take me straight there. Whoa. Wait. That's fun. Okay. I like that sometimes his coat is different. Hey! Where's my looking up sprite? I have no looking up sprite. Go gravity. Boing. Ah, the nameless item. I'm assuming I want to go right... Yeah. Okay, that's worth it. This was not as entertaining as I thought it might be, but that's fine. Goblins and Ghasts by Ace Spark. Okay. Wait, what are you? No, you're just decoration. Seems spooky. This is reminding me very slightly of Mega Man vs. I think it was Ghosts and Goblins Flash game that I played. Ooh. Oh, what is this music reminding me of? Okay, this is fine, but I actually have a very strong aversion to dismemberment via sharp objects. For example, via guillotine. So I'm not entirely comfortable with this. Oh, you're solid. I want to hear that first part again. Because it does remind me, it reminded me of something, like, you know, Tangerine Dream or something along those lines. What are you? Now, confession, I have played the ghouls and ghosts and goblins and kibbles and bits and whatever the name of the game is, but never got very not that most people did. I like the face. Do you want me to pronounce it guillotine? Would that make people happier rather than guillotine? Cute. Oh, you're a slope. That's creepy. 12 levels of special people goodness. Oh, well then. Wait, what even is that? What is going on? Oh boy. Oh, you sneaky! Sneaky, sneaky Pete. This is cool. I mean, it's not supposed to really feel like Mega Man. It totally doesn't feel like Mega Man, but it's neat. Sound effects? I like that this is a completely linear level, as in left to right. Oh boy! When you gonna throw those spiders on me? Oh, I don't have alter weapons here. Seems like it would be very difficult to defeat with Buster. I was already having a little bit of trouble with that. Match Blast! Keep forgetting that's a thing. Right. So, apropos of nothing, I'm playing Dragon Quest V DS right now, Hand of the Heavenly Bride, and Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior, is my favorite RPG series. And it's... Oh, yeah, I was looking, I'm like, wait, how am I gonna get through... Right, it goes all the way down. Good to know. Favorite RPG series, and it's the first time in a long time, aside from a Mega Man fan game, where I've been playing something just for the fun of it, and it's actually been fun, and it hasn't felt like work, because so many of the video games I've been playing lately have felt like work. And I'm glad to have something new that's actually relaxing and enjoyable. But the premise of the game is that you're this adventurer, and it's going through all the different stages of this adventurer's life, and you watch him grow up from a little boy into an adult, and then he goes and pursues a wife, gets married, has kids, and just this whole big thing. I like the portrait there. And I've been filling my real world wife, Z-Saber, in on okay, so don't stand there when he does that. On my escapades. And it's been really funny because I've been talking about, oh yeah, I'm going in search of a wife now, and she's like, okay, have fun. And then, you know, I finally found one, and I said, hey, I finally found my waifu! And she says, oh great, I'm so happy! She said, so you're married now? And I said, no, but I'll be sure to invite you to the wedding. And then I went in and gave my wife the birth announcement when the kids were born. It's been very silly. Nightwalk Castle by the Stove Guy! Ow. This music is very subtle. That looks like a bottomless pit that I almost fell down. But what if it isn't? No, it totally is. Not sure what's going on here. Because I'm trying to figure out the general gist of the level right now. I'm just kind of going... Graphics are looking good, though. And a lot of times I'm suspicious about levels that have graphics where the foreground looks too much like the background, especially where bottomless pits are concerned. But I think it works for this level. I recognize that. Whatever that is, Spike. Okay, magnets. Ow. Owie. Can't get out of there fast enough. Up is probably better, but we'll see. Yeah, I agree with what's going on in chat right now. This does feel like the most forgettable, well, of the two stages that I've found so far. Okay, some stuff with magnets. Oh! I feel like I want to go up. I'm gonna blow myself up. I guess I could have just walked into the spikes, but I want to give that other room a shot to do it the way I wanted to do it. Let's see where this takes me. Incidentally, I am getting hungry again. Ah! Didn't time that right. That's fine, I don't need all of these. Huh. Treaky. Now we go this way. Oh boy! Oh, and then you've also got conversations in Dragon Quest V. So you, some of the equipment that you can outfit. So I have Bianca in my party. She's my waifu, and how do I get up there? I guess the other way. So you can. That was bad. Outfit them with all sorts of different outfits, and one of the ones I have right now is a lacy bustier, and like I don't know how that's better in defense than anything else, but I guess the general rule with females in entertainment is the less clothing they're wearing, the higher their defense is. But at any rate, so the neat thing is that when you have children and they grow up and you can go adventuring with them, spoiler, you have twins. And the boy takes after his father, and the girl takes after her mother in terms of what they're able to equip. And so Bianca was out of the party at that point, but I had all of her equipment sitting around. I'm like, I'm going to outfit my kids with all the best stuff possible that I have kicking around from previously. But then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, now wait a second. I'm a responsible parent. I am not going to equip my 8-year-old daughter with a lacy bustier. She can wear the robe of serenity or whatever it is that she has. And then, hi there, Bolt. Alter Volt? Oh, what am I even shooting? Interesting. And then I took her out on a couple battles, we went to sea together, and it was great, but then I was really trying to keep my children alive, because I didn't want to be like, oh, go adventuring with your father, and it'll be great and fun, and why are you all dead? You know, that's not the kind of father I want to be, so... Oh, that's fun. Huzzah! So I take them out on a boat, and at, like, 2 battles, the poor girl has, like, no hit points, and she's got, like, 0 defense, so she just got completely wiped out by this flock of whatevers. And I decided, you know what? I don't care. And I told my wife, I am equipping my 8-year-old daughter with this lacy bustier so that she can be defended because I'm a good parent. Deep Thoughts by MJ Sprite. Anyways, all the stories from the other games that I play that are not Mega Man. Maybe they're entertaining. Quizbo 8100, welcome to Deep Thoughts! In this level, you'll alternate between trivia questions and anime challenges. Good luck! Oh, no, I have a girl in my party. Question 1 of 15. How many levels were submitted to Magbull 2? Is it 60, 72, 80, 81? Question 2 of 15. How many levels are in Tier 1? Oh gosh, I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty sure there weren't many. Wait. But which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? Okay. Question 3 of 15. Which level was not made by a Magma 1 judge? Sheriff Man, Neapolitan Man, Boil Man, or not applicable? Well, Cruz Elroy wasn't a judge for Magma 1. This is a clever level. I'm liking this idea. So, I went to school to be a teacher, and I did student teaching, and people actually did tell me I sounded like a game show host when I was teaching, so you're not too far off, Bede. Oh gosh! Wait a second, I can't actually hit... what am I doing? Oh, you know what? I should switch to a skin that allows me to use the Ultra Weapons. I went to all that effort to get them. That didn't help. This works enough. No, I can't beat Airman without E-Tanks, at least. Why is he climbing up in the air? That's funny. No. Disobedience is often a virtue, but I'm waiting for it to not be a virtue the next time. Oh, I can stand under him and outrace him. That would be smart. Question 4 of 15. Who's the boss in AD 2101? Voltman, Cats, Spiked Wallman, or Quint? War was beginning. Just like we said stream was beginning. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I should look at which direction I'm allowed to go. Oh no! I want to go left. Boing! I forget, was it B or was it C? B. There we go. I'm not standing as far away as I thought I was. Just get hit and then get refilled! Next question, 5 of 15. Which level came in 30th? Tier 7. Just an ice level was not Tier 7. Beneath Sand and Rock was higher. Cossack's Other Citadel, maybe. Airflow Hubble, definitely not. So we said Tier 7, right? Yeah. I think Cossack's Other Citadel. Good! This is a fun level. Ooh, good use. No, that's Prime Song. Oh, bad music looping. Question 6 of 15. Which level isn't skippable? Chomp Man, Snowman, Super Mario Bros. 3, The Dampening. No, wait a second. Yeah, so Chomp Man is because the enemy spams. Snowman is because there's one, I think, to the right of the entrance. Super Mario Bros. 3, I remember, I think, was skippable because of too much difficulty. I think it's the Dampening that doesn't have one. I've seen. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're that kind of hot dog. I prefer the cheddar coat ones, though. Those are fun. I don't even know what that was. Oh boy! Oh, that's clever. I like that. was that Myong? Is that what that was all about? We'll go with it. Question 7 of 15, 4-part question. Order these 4 levels from highest to lowest ranked. Oh my gosh. From highest to lowest. Mount Saber. Okay, so stage that nobody asked for was basically at the top. Mount Saber was behind that, Elect Dam, and then Cardinal Man was at the bottom. So, CB, AD. Kabad. Seabad. Kabad. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Ow! You skitty foe. Oh, so anybody ever played a card game called Bang? That one I highly recommend. So, it was Grabbuster. Wild West themed card game where everybody plays a different role. Somebody's the sheriff. If you have enough people, you've got a deputy. You've got renegades and outlaws, and everybody knows who the sheriff is, but nobody really knows entirely, unless they, give it away, who the other characters are. This is just a little too much waiting for my taste with an enemy like this, because he's also got the barrier. And I need to wait for that, so there's extra waiting involved here. And he doesn't jump to come up to my level, so just a little more below. Oh, that works. Good. Done. Woohoo! But anyhow, yeah. So this interesting game is sort of keeping your identity safe and making allies and then turning on them and having gunfights in the Old West. It's a lot of fun. Question 8 of 15. What game is Tier 3's boss from? Tier 3 was the Forest. That was at the end there. Mega Man Sunrise. No, because Sunrise was part of the train one with the Eternal that got changed to something else. Hard Hat 4. Dark Souls 3? Probably not. Mega Man Rocks? Mega Man Rocks. Was that Doorman? I think Doorman was Tier 3. D. So I'm going to come back to that in a second. Good. Well, less good now. Yes. Oh! There's a little bit of delay in my jump. It was concerning. What was it? Mega Man Rocks. I think it's D. The absolutely new idea is one of the rarest things known to man. Beautiful. Oh man, my wife is taking a nap right now, but I will totally show her the video of this afterwards. Thinking. I know I have no health left. And that's where people who have no health left go. Ah! What did we say? D? We said D. Yeah, we said D. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. And even though it's long, it works. Although we're going to be safe. Yay. Oh, you're just there for decoration, are you? Question 9 of 15. Which one of these stages lacks a boss? Gunpowder Cellar, that's got Match Man. Aurora Man doesn't have a man. Identity has Alter Man. Camuso Temple has Camuso Man. I believe the answer is Aurora Man. You clever little monkey! Go chase the bullet. Bye! Ooh, interesting. I wonder... what does work? Right, it's not slash claw. It's always slash claw until it isn't. I'm making no effort to make this a decent fight there. Oh well. Weep! Question 10 of 15. Which stage has none of these flashing wool blocks? Gigavolt Man? I believe it does. Dwang! Don't remember any. Colorful Hall? Yes, that does. I just played that recently. Snowman. Ooh. I don't remember much of Dwang outside of the creepy hands at the end. Snowman? I remember lots of other things. Oh no, Snowman! I'm sorry. Snowman's the first one, not Cardinal. I'm thinking Cardinal Man. I'm sorry. Wow, I had them confused. Yes, so it is Dwang. Oh, you're just... Oh, right, you're the kind that shoot at me. What am I thinking? Question 11 of 15. Who arranged the Pharaoh Man remix used in many Tier 1 levels? I know this. Kevin, Jake, Mr. Curum, Rush Jet. It's Rush Jet. No! Do not like this boss. Mini boss. Oh gosh. Question 12 of 15. Which of these levels wasn't in Tier 8? Isn't in Tier 8? Cursor Curse, I remember being fairly up there, along with Aurora Man. Escape Sequence, Conveyor Mayhem. I want to say Conveyor Mayhem was a little bit lower down. I know I just played this one. We're gonna go through here first, though. It's either Cursor Curse or, Mayhem. So what do we say? It wasn't in Tier 8. Which tier was that? Not the Plains of Grassland. I'm forgetting even which one was Tier 8. Sorry. I'm gonna go with Conveyor Mayhem. I mean, that's also got the little dot. Nope, wrong. Okay. Well, not bad, considering this is the first time I've messed up one of these. Yeah, if anyone would care to let me in on how to get Eddie back, I would be most appreciated. Because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of jokes now. Because of something stupid I did when I was younger. Alright, so what did we... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I think it was A. Yeah, Cursor, okay. The Glutellies and Bondman stage are a modified version of an enemy from an official Robot Master stage. Yes. What country does said Robot Master hail from? Well, it's Flame Man. So, Saudi Arabia. Which of these judges is famous for using Rush Jet to cross 2 tile gaps? I think we were laughing at Jupy about that. Or... yeah. Jupy was A. I've heard people say that. Just for the fun of it. And I still got hit. Terrible. You're wondering how I got here, aren't you, Dr. Light? Well, I looked up all the answers, of course! Jump! Jump, you man! Ow. Whoa! Way to completely ban somebody, you guys. Yep. Great. We're gonna get out! That kind of works. Right, I'm out. I don't know if this is working. Oh, good. That works. Oh, and I'm out of that, too. I guess this should be more fun, but... it's stressful. I wasn't sure if it was me or him who died. Okay. Question 15 of 15. Final question. Following the dissolution of the Soviet Union, why is it always with the Russia questions with me? What prominent neoconservative intellectual postulated in a 1992 book that humanity had entered the final stage of its political development and that liberal democracy was the end point of its progress? Is it A. Desh D'Souza, B. Francis Fukuyama, C. Norman Podhoretz, or D. Irving Kristol? It's none of those. Gotcha! BDP! I missed one. But... I'm gonna get... no, I'm gonna finish... I'm gonna get that nickel. I'm gonna get that nickel. And what was this question, just for how many levels? Okay, if there was a legitimate reason for banning him from the chat room, that's fine, but I would like to reinstate him after this stream, please. Timeout would have been more appropriate, I think, to start with, but, you know, you're following chat more closely than I am. Okay, what did I do? Possibly up? Wait a second. Let's see what goes through D. If we went this way yet. Oh, good. Cute. Hello! New people. Well, I trust the judgment of the people that I've left as moderators, so... Wait. Okay, so I will ask. I see a little diddly dot there. How do I get to it? Do I just go jump to the right? Should I mean, I think I did that before. Help me out, folks. How do I get to the off-screen dot? I would like to know. Oh, right, the left path to the teleporter. I forgot about that. Thank you. Because I didn't want to start redoing the entire page, the entire, what am I looking at? Stage. Stage is the word. We said 6. Okay, got it. Well, that would have worked better if the block hadn't been in the way. Got it. I did it again. Move. I'm so glad that worked. Okay. Alright, so I made it out. I'm going to get ready to stop for the night, I think. Where am I even? Swiss Hotel by Snorrid Pyro. I think we'll save that one for next time. I'm getting hungry. I need to eat. So, this has been another Magmal 2 live stream. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. If you missed any part of the stream, it's going to be archived on YouTube within a few days, Flashman85 Live. If you're watching this on YouTube and want to catch me live, I'm on Twitch as Flashman85. If you want to be notified in advance, you can find me on Discord and Twitter and Facebook. I put out announcements in advance, sometimes right before the stream, but every once in a while, like an hour or a day in advance, that kind of thing. And there's other links there. There's like a website and stuff. So, thanks for being here. See you next time. Bye!